Welcome back to SkywayTj, guys. I'm joined today by Amanda.
Hi.
And we decided it would be a fun video to rank all the Pixar movies. There were a few that we had missed throughout the years, but thanks to the wonders of Disney Plus, we've finally seen all of them. And we're going to rank them from 22 to 1. There have been 22 Pixar movies so far. 22 being the worst, number 1 being the best. We each have separate lists, so this will be fun. I'm excited to see what Amanda's number 1 is. I think it's going to be very different from mine. You get to hear Buster's delicious slurps in the background. Anyway, we're going to just hop into this. You ready?
Yeah.
Let's do it. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to say what number we're at, and we're both going to say ours at the same time. We're going to see if it's the same or if it's a big disagreement. I think that'll be a fun way to do this. So, at number 22, 3, 2, 1. Cars 2. Cars 2 fucking sucks. I don't know what the hell they did with that movie, but the whole thing about Mater being a special agent is just garbage. Like, I love the first Cars, like, a lot, but I don't know what the hell they did with the sequels. Like,
I have no idea. Whenever we watched it, I couldn't keep my attention to it. I was confused as to how it pertained to the first one. For it being a sequel, I don't know what I was watching. I mean, a standalone movie, sure, but as a sequel to the first, no, that's a no-go for me.
Yeah, no, boo Cars 2.
Boo!
Boo. Alright, number 21. 3, 2, 1. Brave! I like that we both don't like Brave.
I don't hate it. Like, I really don't. It just didn't tickle my fancy all that much. I understood it, but for the most part, it's not like a top tier for me. It's not one that I'd grab for again. I might watch it again to see if it changes my mind a little bit, but for the first time watching it, it was cute. It had a good storyline, but for the most part, I wasn't that interested.
It doesn't do it for me, because I remember seeing the trailers when it came out, and she's all like shooting for honor and everything, and she's like, oh, if you had the chance to change your fate, would ya? And I'm like, that sounds cool. She's gonna go on this adventure to change her fate, and then it's just her mom turning into a bear, and she has to fix her relationship with her mom. It's just discount Brother Bear.
I did try to get Brother Bear vibes from it.
It's bad. I don't like it. I mean, it's not the worst Disney or Pixar movie I've ever seen, because Cars 2 took that. But I just don't like it. So, Brave.
Excuse the dogs again.
So, at number 20, 3, 2, 1. Cars 3. Yeah.
Our lists haven't varied yet.
Not yet. I'm sure they will when we get closer up. But, like, I don't think Cars 3 really did it for me. Like, I like it more than Cars 2, and I think it's a good sequel to Cars 1. But there are better sequels from Pixar, I feel.
I mean, I enjoyed it. Like I've said, for the other ones that are at the bottom of my list, it's probably not going to be another one I grab for immediately to watch. But like he said, it's a good sequel to Cars 1. I feel like it should have just been Cars 2 and not Cars 3. And they should have just cut it off after that, because it makes a little bit more sense than Cars 2 did to Cars 1. So, I don't know. Like I said, it's not one that I'm gonna grab for anytime soon.
Alright. At number 19, 3, 2, 1. Toy Story 4! Look, here's the thing about Toy Story. Toy Story is, without a doubt, my favorite animated thing ever. Like, I love the first Toy Story. I love Toy Story 2. Toy Story 3 was the perfect ending for me. Toy Story 4, to me, seems unnecessary. Like, I think they had the perfect ending with Toy Story 3, and then they did this, and it ruined it. And it's just a spin-off movie without most of the toys in it, and it's just focusing on Woody and how he's all sad and stupid-ass Forky. Okay, I like Forky. But, like, I don't really like Toy Story 4 that much. I just don't. I'm sorry.
I agree that Toy Story 3 should have been the ending of the Toy Story franchise of the sorts. It was a good ending with Andy giving away his toys to a new owner, da da da. it would have been a great ending. As for this one, I do like Forky as well. But I feel like it shouldn't have been called Toy Story 4 because, I don't know, it just seems like Woody was going off on his own once again. Like how Andy gave him away, then it's just like, okay, Woody's leaving again. I mean, it's a nice way to show how the toys separated for the final part, I guess, but
if they had just
I feel like it was unnecessary.
If they had just called it Woody, it would have been perfect.
Yeah, I don't think it should have been like an add-on to the Toy Stories, because Toy Story 3 was a perfect ending.
Toy Story 3, man. Alright, so for number 18, 3, 2, 1, Monsters University.
Get out of my head!
Listen, I actually dug Monsters University, but when you're doing a Pixar list, you know, you gotta, there are some really, really, really good ones, and some of the ones you still like kind of just fall further down the list. I really dug Monsters University. I thought it was a good follow-up to Monsters Inc. I wanted a sequel. I wanted to know what the hell happened to Boo. But going back and showing how Mike and Sully became friends and why they hate Randall, all that shit, I enjoyed that. I thought it was pretty good, to be honest. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, since this one is close to the bottom for me, I did enjoy it as well. As for it being, is it a sequel?
It's a prequel.
Prequel
Sequel.
I agree with him, like seeing how they became friends and why they hate Randall and all that is a good story. I overall enjoyed it. Just like he said, there are just other ones that I enjoyed more. So that's why I placed number 18 on my list.
For number 17, 3, 2, 1.
Up.
Bug's Life.
Disagree.
Finally. I'm shocked that Up is so far down for you because I love Up. But for me, I put Bug's Life near the bottom because, like, I know I watched it a lot as a kid, but it's not one of those movies that I reach for so much these days. Like, if it's on, I might watch it, but, like, it's not, like, a top pick for me. I like Bug's Life. I like the story of, like, standing up to bullies and making your own thing, but, like, for me, Bug's Life is just kind of, it's there. It's not my favorite, but I still like it. It's just further down. Why'd you put Up so far down, Amanda?
So I put Up so far down because although it's a very cute movie and, you know, it tugs at your little heartstrings, it was one of the last ones that I've watched, and I'm just, it's cute. I don't know.
There's just ones you like better.
Don't come for me. I know a lot of people love it. I love it too.
There's just ones you like better.
There are ones that I love better. I mean, I love little bunnies.
Dog.
That's fun.
Squirrel.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I just I liked more, a little bit more, and then it got the oddball number on the list.
It happens. All right, number 16. 3, 2, 1.
Ratatouille.
Finding Dory. For me, Finding Dory, I thought was fine. Like, it's a fine sequel. I thought they could have done a little bit better. The thing that really threw me out of the movie, and I don't know why, it just kind of like made me not like it that much, is the end where Dory and the octopus, his name Hank, they're driving a truck and they throw it into the ocean. It's okay. I mean, it's fine. I just don't like Finding Dory as much as I like Finding Nemo. So it's fine. I love Baby Dory. Baby Dory's big adorable. And Gerald.
My favorite.
And Becky. Is that the bird's name? I think it was Becky. So yeah, that's why I'm Finding Dory so low. I still like it. Don't come for me. It's not my fave. And why do you got Ratatouille at 16?
Ratatouille at 16 because, again, this is another one that I recently watched because I'm late to the party. But I thought it was a cute movie. It had, you know, a cute story, a little rat teaching a guy how to cook.
Anyone can cook.
And, you know, going for his passions as a little rat. I don't know what he's talking about.
That song on TikTok.
but I don't know. It's just one that I'd probably watch again, but I still have others that I enjoy more.
And number 15, 3, 2, 1.
A Bug's Life!
The Good Dinosaur. Look, I dug The Good Dinosaur, but it's not, you know, it's just one of those things where you just gotta keep, like, the list just fills out and it just has to fall in a certain place. I think The Good Dinosaur is the best looking, realistic version of nature. The animation, like the water in that movie looks so real. It's a great visual masterpiece. Gotta give them credit there. It's so good, but it's just not my favorite.
And I had A Bug's Life because I don't know. This is one I did watch during quarantine early on because I was bored and I just enjoy the movie. It's a cute story, like I said, for all the other ones, I guess. And I don't know. It's just one that it's always stuck in my mind since I was younger. And it's lower on my list because, again, it's not one that I'm super thrilled to watch. But like I said, I did watch it at the beginning of quarantine, so I don't know. I just really enjoy it. It's cute. It's just a good movie to me. But again, I have others that I like more. But TJ put it lower. It makes me sad, but it's fine. It's not a pick for a lot of people, and I'm sure everyone can feel the same way about what I said, but yeah. I don't know. Overall, I just enjoyed the movie.
And number 14, 3, 2, 1.
Toy Story 3.
Onward. Look. Onward is great. No doubt about it. Very, very great story. Love it. But it just had to go in a certain spot. I love the story of how the one brother realizes that his older brother has been there for him the whole time. He's been his dad the whole time, and then he doesn't need to see his dad because he's had a dad the whole time. Love that. Love the story. It's super cute. I love the whole magical aspect. You know I love wizards and shit. But for me, it just had to go somewhere, and that's just why Onward's lower.
Mine was Toy Story 3.
How dare you?
Like I said, I really enjoyed Toy Story 3. It should have been the ending of the Toy Story series. It went here because of the other Toy Stories. I obviously liked it more than 4, but I still like the first and second one a lot more. I don't know. For it being the last one, it had a good ending, but again, I just like other ones more.
The compactor scene.
The compactor scene definitely gets you. Lotso hugging bear is not a hugging bear, he's evil. I don't know. I just, like I said, I like the first and second one more, and they'll be further up my list somewhere. But Toy Story 3, it's not at the very bottom, it's like in the middle. It's one that I did watch during quarantine, as a lot of other ones, but I don't know. It's in the middle for me.
Don't worry, Toy Story 3 is in my top 10. Number 13, 3, 2, 1.
Cars.
Coco. I want to make it very clear right now that Coco is amazing. It made me cry. Coco is, yes it did. There were tears, man. It's such a heartwarming story about how family is so important and how remembering your family to keep the legacy going is just so important to Mexican culture. I love it. I wish some Americans would give it that program. I love Coco. I will not front. It just had to fall here because there are others that I like more. That being said, Coco is dope and I love it. And enjoy Buster Slurping while Amanda talks about cars.
Thank you, Buster. Anyways, Cars fell at number 13 for me because of all the Cars, it should have been probably the only one ever made, in my opinion. I definitely enjoyed the story. It's been a while since I've watched it though. This was one that I didn't rewatch for this list. But it fell a little lower because I just like as all we've been saying the whole time is we like other ones a little bit more. But it is definitely one I will rewatch again. Life is a highway came out of this song. It came out of this movie. Not song. But yeah, it just fell a little lower on the list for me. But again, it's in the middle, so it's good. It's not God tier, but it's good.
All right, at number 12, 3, 2, 1, Incredibles 2. I love Incredibles 2. I really dug the first Incredibles, and it shocked me that it took them so damn long to make a sequel. However, first one's still way better. Second one, good follow-up, loved it, but I really love the first one. This one's cool. I like the villain. I like the twist that you think it's her brother the whole time, but then it's Evelyn. Love that. I love that the supers are legal again. It makes me happy. I love the Incredibles. And I love the Incredibles too, but it had to go somewhere, so. Amanda?
I agree that it took forever and ever to get the Incredibles 2. I definitely enjoyed the story. Not a lot more than the first one. The first one, usually the first one of most series is the better. Usually. So that's just why it falls there for me, because I still enjoyed the first one more, even though it's probably been like a hot minute before I've watched the first one, to be honest. But, like I said, it took forever to get Incredibles 2, so it would be a go-to watch again for the little Jack. And no cookie. And all that kind of stuff.
No more cookie.
Yes.
No cookie.
So yeah, it just fell in the middle for me. It, like I said, it's one I'd watch again.
For sure. We're at 11. 3, 2, 1.
Finding Dory.
Ratatouille. So, for me, Ratatouille doesn't, he couldn't get into the top 10, but Ratatouille, he's trying. Ratatouille is great. I love the message that you can do anything if you put your mind to it. You can do anything. Even a rat can cook. I love Linguini. I love that his name is Alfredo Linguini. That's funny as hell to me. And I love that the song has become a goddamn meme. I don't know. It's just so good, and I love Ratatouille. So.
Finding Dory is number 11 for me, because I like Finding Nemo more, but unlike what he said, I think it was a good follow-up to Finding Nemo. I don't know, I really love Baby Dory, and if there's something cute in a movie, I want to go to it so bad. Baby Dory, so cute, and Gerald is literally my favorite character. He's only in the movie for so long, but like his little derpy face, he's just great. I love him. And any weird character in a movie, I'm really drawn to it, and they had one. So like, I don't know. Finding Dory, good movie to me. Again, it's in the middle, would be one I watch again, but didn't make the top 10, but it's almost there. But I love Baby Dory.
Baby Dory. Gerald, we have entered the top 10. 3, 2, 1.
Incredibles.
Cars. I have Cars down here because, like, while it's not my favorite of the Pixar movies, I watched it a lot as a kid, and I really like the story of this race car that thinks he's the best damn thing alive. He gets humbled as hell when he goes to Radiator Springs, and he finds the value that you need to slow down in life, take it easy sometimes, find people who care about you. You know, it doesn't always have to be a race. You just gotta chill. That's why I have Cars at 10. It made the top 10, but it's just, it couldn't go any farther up.
So Incredibles is number 10 for me because it's been a hot minute since I watched the movie, but it's in my top 10 because it did hold a special place in my heart when I was a child, and like I said, we waited years and years and years. Hi, Buster. For Incredibles 2. So I played the games as a kid, and it's just like one of those movies that holds a special place in our childhood hearts. So that's why I think it's my friend.
At number 9, 3, 2, 1.
Monsters Inc.
Up. I love Up. I love Doug. I love Carl Fredricksen. I love Russell. I really like the story. Everyone talks about it, but those first 10 minutes where you go through Carl and Ellie's life and like flashbacks or whatever is just so heart-wrenching when she dies. It's just, it really makes you sad, and that's super impactful. And I just love the buddy aspect of taking this house to where she wanted it to go. It's so good. I love it.
Monsters Inc. is number 9 for me because it's a good one for me. I don't know. I just really like it. Like the whole scare tactic, and Boo, another cute little character that I'm drawn to because it's cute. But I don't know. It's further up in Monster University because, again, Monster University is a good sequel, but I will always want to watch Monsters Inc. more. I just like the movie.
Mike Wazowski.
It's funny. It has some good plot to it. I ramble all the time about these things and I really suck at it, but I just like Monster University, okay? Or Monsters Inc. Yes, that.
At number 8, 3, 2, 1.
Toy Story.
Oh my god, Inside Out. Okay, so Inside Out is my jam. I really dig Inside Out. I think it really does a good representation of what's going on inside of a middle schooler's head. And, you know, we love sadness. The Bing Bong scene hurts. I love Inside Out, but there are others that I just like.
Toy Story was number 8 for me because, yes, it was one of the ones we watched like first as children. But like I said before, the first one is usually the best one. But in this case, I found that the only one we haven't talked about better than this one. It's a good story. We all love, you know, Pizza Planet and the little aliens and Sid. But I don't know, those little toys in Sid's yard always creep me out. I did not like it. It's creepy. Yeah.
So plain nice.
Yeah, the little head with spider legs. No, wasn't my jam. The little fishing rod with leg. Jeez, they're creepy. Hot hooker.
That's literally what they were going for.
Yeah.
Hooker.
But yeah, that's why it's number 8 for me. On this list.
At number 7, we have 3, 2, 1.
Onward.
Toy Story 3. So, Toy Story 3, to me, was the perfect conclusion to the Toy Story story. I loved it so much. I loved the compactor scene. That really got me, because that was like in 2010, so like, I was still young-ish. That was like, what, 10 years ago? So I was in high school, but it still made me cry in the theater. I don't care. I love Toy Story 3. And when Andy gave his toys to Bonnie, it really, really made me sad.
So, Onward, the most recent Pixar movie to be released, was a really heartwarming one for me. You know, the whole aspect of his brother basically being his dad the whole time, and the whole ending where he gives his brother the opportunity to see his dad instead of taking it himself, which is really cool. And like the movie, I don't know, it's very colorful and it's a different kind of movie that I haven't seen from Pixar before. I don't know, it's just like magical, and it was the most recent one to come out, so I just really enjoyed it.
At number 6, 3, 2, 1.
Coco!
Finding Nemo. So I love Finding Nemo. I think it was one of the ones I watched the most growing up. what would a father do to save his son. Really emotional. I feel like dads and sons probably like this one a lot. Like, it's a very good movie. Very beautiful. We love Squirt. We love Crush. Fish are friends, not food. So many moments. Love Finding Nemo.
I have Coco at number 6 because it's, I don't know, it was just really cute to me, like all Pixar movies. But, I don't know, it was just, again, it was a different kind of story that I don't think Pixar has ever released before. You know, him finding his way through the undead universe type of thing to find his family and, you know, figure out what really happened, and loving his grandmother, and just having a passion for music and just wanting to spread that. I don't know, it's a really cool message to me.
We are now entering
Top 5 time.
Yes. At number 5, 3, 2, 1.
WALL-E.
Monsters Inc. So Monsters Inc. to me, one of my favorite movies growing up. I love Mike and Sully's relationship, and I love that in the end they find out the whole Scream BS is all crap, and that laughter is more powerful than screams.
Buster.
And Buster loves a good scream. And yeah, I really dig Monsters Inc. And it's one of my faves.
WALL-E's number 5 for me because Wally and Eve are just so cute. Again, I keep saying cute. We need a cute counter in this movie, or in this video, whatever. But I don't know, it was just a movie I watched a lot with my mom. My mom really enjoys this movie, so it holds a special place in my heart for that reason. And I just really enjoy the storyline of it. And I just can't get over the people floating around in the little hover car thing, because I feel like that's where like the universe is going. I always tell TJ that I joke with him that that's him rolling around in his little hover around.
100% is.
And it's just a cute, funny movie to me that a little plant in a booth holds so much life.
Yep.
But cute movie.
At number 4, 3, 2, 1.
Finding Nemo.
WALL-E. So Amanda just talked a bunch about WALL-E, so I won't go on too much about it. But Eve and Wally's relationship makes me so happy, and I think it's a very good political message of what could happen to the world if too much pollution and radiation took over. I think they were trying to do something. I think they were trying to make us a little woke as kids. They're like, yo, do you want to be a fat lard that rolls around in a chair in space for 400 years? Or would you like an Earth where there isn't garbage everywhere? We have to send little WALL-Es around to make little cubes. So, I like WALL-E. I like the message. I like the love story. WALL-E slaps.
Finding Nemo. I mean, he talked a lot about it earlier, but it's just... Thank you, Buster. He agrees. Finding Nemo. It's cute. I'm just gonna keep saying cute. Cute, cute, cute. Anyways, I don't know. It's a good movie. Alright. Little Nemo. Fish and friends, not food, like we talked about. You know, you made me ink.
You made me ink.
Yeah. And I also tie this to the video game that I played a lot as a kid.
Finding Nemo video game?
It was.
What?
And I played it. It's great.
Buster's just agreeing with you.
Buster agrees. Finding Nemo is a good movie.
He's like
To the next one.
He's throwing a raise. Alright, number 3.
2.
3, 2, 1.
The Good Dinosaur.
Toy Story. Buster's throwing a rave. Listen, Toy Story slaps. We've been through this the whole video. Toy Story is what started Pixar. Toy Story has one of the best stories. Toy Story is so goddamn good. I love that Woody is feeling replaced by Buzz, but then they come together to become best friends. I love Toy Story. My mom told me as a kid that I watched Toy Story so much that she could recite every line in the movie. I don't care. Toy Story slaps. 100%.
Good Dinosaur. I love this movie. I love it. I don't know. It's Again, it's cute. Spot, Arlo, his family, losing his tail. It's just a really good movie to me. It's one that I do watch kind of frequently, more than a lot of the other ones on this list. I don't know, it was just really cute. I keep saying it. It's really a good movie. I really like it. It's a good story. Top 3 for me. And Arlo. Thank you, puppy.
And number 2, 3, 2, 1.
Toy Story 2.
The Incredibles. I love superheroes. For the longest time, I thought The Incredibles was my favorite Pixar movie, but it got the number 2 spot. I love the family dynamic. I like how they're basically the Fantastic Four. Toto agrees. I love Syndrome as a villain. I like that he was once admired Mr. Incredible, and now he's trying to kill him, but because he wants to be a superhero. I don't know. I love the story, and I love the family dynamic, and it's just so good.
Toy Story 2 is number 2 for me because this is the one sequel that I will put in front of, the original Toy Story. I really love the character Jessie and Bullseye and Stinky Pete.
Stinky Pete.
That's his name. I just thought they were good tie-in to the movie, and their whole little adventure, and it was just good. Good.
And finally, the number 1 pick for both of us. 3, 2, 1.
Inside Out.
Toy Story 2. Amanda already pretty much talked about why Toy Story 2 was great, but I love that they added these characters. Jessie and Bullseye are some of my favorite animated characters ever. And Jessie's song that when her owner gave her up makes me bawl. It's so sad. And now it's on all those TikToks where people are like if it's like a sad puppy video or something else. I don't know. I love Toy Story 2, and I think it's way better than Toy Story. Don't come at me. Amanda, why you got Inside Out?
Inside Out. Loved it so much. It's definitely the top one for me. Love. It's colorful. It's very, very colorful, and sadness and joy and anger and disgust and fear, something like that. Whatever the little purple guy was. I don't know. It's just like really cool to see all our memories, and then like sadness and dragging the hand and bing bong. It's just magical. It's just very magical to me. And all the islands, and how you can destroy things and burn bridges. And really good meaning.
I like that one of the best messages in that movie is that sadness all the time keeps trying to touch memories, and joy's like, please stop, I don't want to be sad. But the message overall is that sometimes you have to be sad in order to be happy eventually. Love that message, because it's fucking true.
I'm a little bit of joy and I'm a little bit of sadness, a little bit of anger, but I just love it. It's a good movie, top tier. I'll watch it again.
Inside Out is good. Well guys, those have been our individual rankings of the entire Pixar catalog so far. They put out movies every year, so maybe down the line when they put out like maybe 5 more, we'll do another one. I don't know.
Don't come for me.
Yeah, be nice. If you leave a comment, tell me what your ranking of the Pixar movies would be. I think that'd be cool to see. Don't come for us. These are opinions. You don't have to be mean.
I love it because it's cute. Remember, if it's cute, I like it.
To make it clear, we love all of Pixar, even the bad ones. They're still fun to watch. So,
thank you for putting up with our noisy dogs in the background and all the side noise.
Yeah, if you guys like what you just saw, please drop that like, subscribe for more. I make videos every single week.
Sometimes.
If you want to see me rank anything else, leave your suggestions down below. If it's a cool enough idea, I'll probably do it. Should I rank all the Disney animated movies? I don't know. That would take forever. There's like 50 of them. But, I'll see you guys soon. Wear your damn mask, please. We're still in a pandemic. And
stay safe, stay healthy.
Stay safe, stay healthy. I'll see you next week. Bye-bye!